Hi, everyone, and thanks for checking in as we take a look at your national coast-to-coast forecast. I'm meteorologist Todd Nelson. We have a severe weather threat today, mainly across the Gulf Coast states, especially into the coastal bend of Texas, and then maybe again tomorrow. We'll keep you up to date on that. But this moisture is spreading into the eastern half of the country with some rain and some minimal snow amounts, which could include some of the bigger cities like Minneapolis, Chicago, Detroit. So that may have some travel impacts if you are planning on any travel through the end of the week and this upcoming weekend. And then on the heels of that, some very cold air, which we'll talk about in a second. So as of Friday morning, the Storm Prediction Center had a slight risk of severe weather out near Houston, Galveston, marginal threat up near the Arklatex, and then just a general thunderstorm threat through the middle Mississippi Valley. By Saturday, we do have the marginal risk over Memphis, Tennessee, into parts of Mississippi and Alabama, and then also into the eastern portions of the Carolinas. So that is, again, something that we'll be watching for with heavier pockets of rain. One particular system sliding through the Great Lakes. The trailing front is going to be heading up through the Mid-Atlantic and the Northeast. Again, some minor accumulations of snow on the northwestern flank of that. This particular system brought tornadoes, a couple of those, to California 2 days ago. Again, maybe some severe weather on Friday afternoon and evening into the lower Mississippi Valley. A little bit better snow chance on the northern flank of that, and that'll also help to tug down that very chilly air. And then as you head back to the west, things are looking a little bit quieter. Still some heavier amounts of moisture in the northwestern corner of California, 1 to 2 plus, and then the eastern half of the country, again, some rain and snow potential with those liquid amounts of 1 inch or greater. So there's your 2 snowfall amounts there in southern Minnesota into the UP Michigan, and then another one from the middle Mississippi Valley into the Great Lakes region, which could add up to a few inches of snow. Still looking out through the middle part of the month, a little bit below average, still continuing in the midsection of the nation, but for now we're warmer than average in the eastern half of the country with temperatures anywhere from 10 to nearly 15 or 20 degrees above average for places like St. Louis and New Orleans.